Alright, here's another one I was excited to get. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Well, it's really from Homecoming. I don't know why. I mean, from No Way Home. I don't know why they had to. I guess it's technically Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I'm pretty sure it's No Way Home. But here's the front of the box. It's really cool. Side, back, side, top, and let's get him out. So here he is with all the stuff he comes with, and it's gorgeous. I'll give you a 360 view of him. Let's see if he falls over. Didn't fall over. All right. We could see that he comes with a Andrew Garfield head sculpt. So here is the Andrew Garfield likeness, and it's really awesome. And one thing that I noticed that they did that they don't usually do on the normal head sculpts is that they gave him articulation here. Usually on head sculpts, on like normal, like human face sculpts, they just give one long neck and that's it. But there is a downside to this that I noticed, but I'll show you when I go over articulation. But this is the Andrew Garfield face sculpt, and it's really nice. It looks like him. Really good likeness. And then it comes with a cloth mask to kind of, for displaying purposes. It doesn't go on. You can't put it on him because it doesn't stretch. It's not like that, but it's just meant to like hold in his hand. So it's just cool to have. Comes with a web piece. It comes with, all the normal webs. The different sizes of webs. The angled web. The longer web. But there's a new web that I don't think I've ever seen before. And it's the swinging web, which is awesome. I believe there's a specific one for this. Is it this one? Yeah. There's this hand that you can plug this into. And it makes it look like he's holding it and he's swinging on it, which this is awesome. This is really cool. Hope they include that. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. I hope they include that in all Spider-Mans in the future. But it comes with a whole array of hands. His web hands, his crawling hands, some just like relaxed hands, peace sign, and the Spider-Man meme pointing hands, which is funny. And the two swinging fists, and extra, well, not extra, he comes with web shooters to stick the webs into. Well, it's not going to be that one. It's going to be all these guys. Come on, you could do it, Tom. You could do it. I'm just doing it from the wrong side. So, that's cool. And this is his stand. That's all the plastic on it. Amazing Spider-Man. Normal plastic stand. And now let's look at the figure himself. Now what I noticed is that these are not white, they're gray. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be very bright white. And then very nice material. But I feel like it's a little more shiny in the movies. But it's a nice material regardless. Really nice web design. Really nice printed material on here. And then he's got... Now what I don't know... Do these just clip on top of here? Oh, these go on hands. Which hands do these go on? These go on the flip hands? Yeah. Okay, so here's the flip hand. And you could kind of see that there's that cut right there. And this is cool. I've never seen this before. You can, if I can, jeez. You can pop that off. And if I got the right hand here, let's see. Oh, I did get the right hand. And you can put this on. And then you can attach the flip. You can attach the web, and it'll look like it'll look like it's coming out of his web shooter if you position it correctly. So that's really cool. I'll put the other one back so I don't lose it. There we go. It's back on. So I want to go over articulation. So head. This is where it's weird because I was playing with him before doing the review. So he can look up, but it'll pop the head out if you don't do it correctly. You have to like push down while doing it or else the head will pop out. But he looks up that much. The problem is he doesn't have neck articulation. Like normally you can see his neck's going that way. Normally with figures you can pull the neck back, but his neck is stationary here. So there's only one way it can really go. But he can look down that much. He can look side to side pretty good. It's just that you just gotta be careful because this just pops out really easily. But it's matched to the material pretty nicely, pretty evenly. So that's good. Let's see. Arm articulation. He can do jumping jacks. Woo! 1, 2. So that's how far he can go here. And then if you do that, this is a very thin material. I'm sure it'll mess up over time. If you do that, though, you could see his wrist peg. But that's fine. He has somewhat of a butterfly joint. Oh, he does have a full butterfly joint. Okay. It's a little hindered by the material. So, like, you could get him to do this, but then it just flings back. So, I'm not sure if there's anything that you could do to keep it there, because it'll just bounce back. He's got that much elbow articulation. As far as crunch goes, he's got a top crunch that goes back that far and forward that far. And then he's got a waist crunch that goes back that far. Nope, that's the top one. That goes that forward that far. So if you add the top crunch. That's as far as he can crunch forward. And that's as far as he can bend back. Can you do the splits? He can. He can do the splits that much. He can kick forward that much. So if you add in that stuff, you could do things like that. But I don't think he's got any. So this is forward. This is straight. He's got. Oh, he does have a lot of back movement too. Okay. It's probably one of the best articulated figures I've seen in a while. Oh, I didn't check this. So he does have that. So he's got it on two fronts. He's got the top half, and then he's got the bottom. And then not much side to side. Interesting. All of that articulation that's in here. And he can't really do side to side without bouncing back. That's his knee articulation. And then this is all just one thing of material, which is nice. He's got full, that popped out and went back in easily, so thankfully. But he's got, pretty good articulation there. He's got no toe articulation, but this keeps popping out on me when I go too far. So like, this is straight. That's as far as it goes before it pops out on me. But it's pretty easy to put back in, so if you wanted to like do this for a pose that lets him look like his legs are broken, you can, but I feel like there's something in there that I messed up. So there's like a boot in here that comes up to here. So you kind of have to put the peg in there without bending it. So there we go. That's better. Fully turns. He's got thigh articulation. Can he do the upside down pose? So I don't think it's as good as it could be. Not that bad. I had to pop his feet out of place, I guess, in order to get that. And then let's see how he looks with the Andrew Garfield face sculpt. I like that they added the neck there. So that's how he looks. With this head, he can not really look too far up. He can he can go down like that. He can do a little side to side. And he could turn. So that's nice. And you know why they don't usually do this up here? Because they usually have it down here. That's what I'm thinking of. So usually they have the articulation here, where this whole thing would turn, but instead they gave him this neck piece. I wonder why they did that like this. This is what it looks like. I wonder why they didn't give it normal head articulation. It's weird. Neck articulation. Just nice look at the spider on the back. Nice look at the spider on the front. Take a look at his web shooters. Yeah, this is really nice. Let's see. He has a somewhat of a holding hand. Let's see how easy it is to change hands. Not too bad. I feel like there's not really a good hand to hold this in. It's just like going to be open like this. Oh, hand fell off. He's got his pointing hands. Oh. I'm always afraid that these pegs are going to break. Oh no, it's another Spider-Man. Oh no. He can't. Can he pick his nose? He could pick his nose. And wanna know what else he could do? He can acknowledge the tribal chief. Spider-Man acknowledges the tribal chief. It's a wrestling reference for people who don't know. Hulk smash. That's Captain America. That's not him. Alright, well, I really enjoy this figure. I do think that the neck articulation could be better, or at least the thing that holds it on could be better. It's just seems like it comes off too easily when trying to maneuver. You know? And I hope it's good over time. I mean, it's nice because it's got an uninterrupted thing here, as opposed to all the other ones have like the interrupted neck here. So this is cool that it's, you know, it's all material. But I feel like they could have found a better way to do it. I don't know. They covered up the head seam pretty nicely. So they put the webbing down the seam, so it looks pretty nice. Did it in the back too. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. He doesn't come with many accessories, like I've shown you, but he does come with the cool new web stuff. And then if I were to put a thrip hand on him, ow, with the web shooter, this is how it would look like on the hand. So that's cool. I'll probably have, well, there's this here, right? And then there's this that goes on here. That just fell. Come on, you could do it. There we go. Where'd your hand go? So there's this wobbly thing. So you can't exactly get this one to go, you know, straight. It's always going to wobble off, but it's still cool. Can I stop dropping stuff? Thank you. I wonder if this is supposed to go in here. No, because then this wouldn't fit in here. Either way, it's cool. And then he's given a peace. He can give a peace sign. Yeah. I'm enjoying this figure. It'll look nice on my shelf, especially once I get the Tobey Maguire, and I'll have all 3 Spider-Mans in their red and blue suits. Not the end of No Way Home suit. I still have the Homecoming Spider-Man up on my display because it's the cool. I think it's the best one, other than the after, like the end of No Way Home, which is like perfect. So we'll see. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because points taken off for the neck articulation. I appreciate what they tried doing. It's just I think they could have done better with it. And I hope that the webbing doesn't come off over time. It looks like it should be fine. It's just it's hard to really see. I guess it's not too hard to see. It's really nice. They have like the print on the red, and they also have the print on the blue. It's just really nice. And like the seam here is like hidden perfectly. There's like no seam bump here. Like you could see the seam here, and you can see the seam here, but this seam here is really well, I don't know if it's like glued together, but like you could see that it's together. It pulls on itself. It pulls on each other. They just did a really nice job there. Like I'm just looking at like where all the material connects to each other, and I feel like it's really nice. It must be glued because there's no stitch lines. The seams under here are a little thick, but probably to be expected. So this seam line is nicer. So it's probably that they put all of this together, and then they needed to close this in here while it was on the figure. Still cool nevertheless. Just looking at the craftsmanship of it. The wrist, the arm here should have been red, because with the amount of times that this is coming free, just by moving his arm around, right? So like, I could pull this down and then do this, and it'll be good. But like, it just shows when I'm moving things around. So this arm should have been red. Like they did it with the wrist peg, But, yeah. I don't have many complaints about this, so that's good. I wish that you could make better use of the butterfly joint as well. So when they put butterfly joints in, I guess it's because of the whatever rubber piece they have in here. Like, I don't know if I can get under it. Oh, I didn't like that sound. But, nope. Alright, well, I'm going to cut this one off then. I'm going to, like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10. I'm rarely ever disappointed with Hot Toys. All my Hot Toys I've gotten, other than, you know, articulation due to the material, you know, it is what it is. I just want to see one more thing. Can I fit this finger in this hole? Pull my finger. You'll see me next time.